Hey, what's up, guys? This is gonna be my second time making this video because my computer got full, and I had to delete some shit. So this is gonna be the second time making this video. So I already have a dip in, same thing as always. Stoker's Mint. This is kind of gonna be a room update type of thing. I said I was gonna hang up my posters. So you can see I have my Dukes of Hazzard poster hung up there, and then I have my Dodge, my Ram patch there. I can't remember if it's a Dodge, but I don't know what it's from. My cousin gave it to me. Then we have my three posters over here. My Dark Knight Rises, my MW3, and my Spider-Man. I asked in my last video for someone to tell me what the villain there was. Um, you can see that. My friend that's a comic book nerd said it was Goblin, but I could have swore Goblin was from I saw one of his new Spider-Man movies. I could have swore he was an actual fucking goblin that rode around on a surfboard kind of thing, kind of like the Silver Surfer from a Fantastic Four thing was. I'm not really a comic book nerd, but I did like Spider-Man when I was little, and I've had these posters since I was fuck, I can't remember, since I was real little. I had them at my dad's house before I moved out, and I took everything with me. So I hung them up here. I was debating on hanging my MW3 poster over where it is now to I was gonna hang it up over there between the window and the leather jacket right there, my leather jacket on the wall. So I was debating on that, and yeah, I uh, kind of, I decided there because I like the look, and I was fixing up my dragons and shit, my dragon statues the ones right here, my big one that I'm gonna put over where my America thing is. It's a giant drink holder that I have all my soda in, my Mountain Dew, my voltage. I have my rest of my so you can see them over there. My rest of my dragons hanging up on my TV sets. We'll go over and look at them if you guys want, because I need to I want to make this video pretty long. I got this one actually. I flip it over and turn it on. There's a geode inside of it. It lights up and looks pretty cool. Looks pretty badass. Changes colors. I got this one that's broken and I forget where I put the piece. Three-headed dragon, standing on like a column type of thing. We got my Harley, my American Eagle Harley thing. Uh, it's gonna be weird as shit, but I got two little metal dragons, little things, and we have a giant incense holder. We got a hole in the bottom to put incense. I got the little trace in somewhere. But yeah, I hung up my hat, my Punisher hat over there. I love the Punisher, and yeah, so I have a bunch of Punisher shit. I think in my first video, here, let me spit. I think in my first video I had my Punisher necklace on that actually broke. I have the little thing down here, right here. I love Punisher. I have a bunch of Punisher shit. I have a Punisher sweatshirt that's over at my friend Nick's house that crashes three-wheeler you saw in the last video. It's over at his house because we got mud and I got it covered full of mud. I have a Punisher hat and I have two Punisher hats. I have a hat and a beanie, kind of like my army one right here that I got. And I got a Punisher knife, which actually I'll show. It says Punisher on it, but it's like a fake ass version of Punisher. I still think it's pretty badass. Assisted opening with the window breaker on the bottom. And then I'll do a little knife collection thing, which these aren't all my knives. We have my throwing knife, my triple throwing knife. This thing's badass to throw. It's so fun. You just throw it and it sticks. Like, you got no problems with that. Fucking clothes. We have my little thing that my brother gave me that the blazer ball shit in that I don't use. That I chipped my hunting knife with because I was throwing them in boxes, and this was sticking in the box, and I threw the hunt knife. Well, it's a skinning knife actually, because I didn't care because I got it for that's nasty. I got it for $10, and I said fuck it, so I threw it. And I chipped the blade. Then we had my Winchester bullet. That's actually a knife. I can get it out. I ain't got nails, so it's a little knife. I'm just really trying to add content. Content in my videos, so I'm gonna show random shit. Then we have my stiletto, my little one I stole from my mother. Actually she gave me, a little stiletto. And then we have, I think it's right here, yeah, underneath my Oreos, we have my my skull stiletto. I'll show you, do a close up of that. That's badass. The whole knife is covered in skull besides for the clip, which is black, and then, I think that's badass. It's a little wobbly, missing a couple screws. Oh shit. I gotta tighten this up. Look, the fucking blade wall at the bottom wobbles. Yeah, great. What the hell? I'll figure it out. I got that, and then I can't remember what my other knives are. We have my gas mask down here. Just gotta move the rest of my shit. Back when I used to smoke weed, I had a pill bottle steamroller attached to this. That it smells like weed. I fucking love this thing. I have the cartridge to it in my my lockbox down there. So we'll throw that down there. And then we have my deer antlers that I got at Cabela's. That I want to hang up somewhere, probably over here or something. Be retarded and hang it. So yeah, that's kind of that. My little knife collection. I want to do a little comment thing that I got to redo because, like I said, my computer got filled. Netro Awesome. Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm assuming that's how you say it. Said, dude, I like that shirt so much you have on. I love it too. I've been called my friends used to call me the Pillsbury Doughman because I'm fat. Fuck it. So my brother gave me the shirt because it didn't fit him anymore. Drank in my cup said, please, or no, he said, I do not know if you want to do this, but gaming videos, please. I don't play games much. I play Forza Horizon 2. That's about it. And I play that occasionally when I'm inside at night usually. And majority of the time, I played over my dad's house. But my nephews usually play Minecraft on my Xbox, so I don't get much time. And I usually I watch Netflix on my computer or on my Xbox because I don't have TV in my room. I don't have cable in my room. I mean, so I watch Netflix on my TV. Why do I keep throwing my phone? I'm getting retarded today. I'm kind of tired. It's 11:15 at night. Ugh. Sorry about that. Bookworm said, "Great video, man. But can you please promise me you won't kill yourself on your dirt bike? I don't need another favorite YouTuber of mine. Mind? You mean mine? An E, not a D. Sorry. uh, dead, such as Kevin Mole. Sorry if I said the name wrong. Rest in peace, him. What a great YouTuber he was. I've never watched his videos. I don't know what channel he is. If it's just his name. But I don't know anything about him. So well, just rest in peace, man. If you died on a dirt bike or whatever, sorry, send my regards to his family and shit. Keep on throwing my phone. I hope I don't die on my dirt bike, but I'll do a little thing about me. My kind of thing is I want to die on a bike. I don't want to die in someone else's hand. I want to die on my hand, on my own. I want to die myself. I don't want to let someone else kill me. Even though I do want to go, I do want to join the Air Force. So yeah, that's kind of a stupid thing to say, but I do want to die on a motorcycle one day. That's just I'm weird, and that's how I live. Forever two wheels. I always ride, always will ride, always have a road. I've been riding since I was 3. I never stop riding. The day I stop riding is the day I die, and hopefully I die on a motorcycle. Like I said, I'm weird like that, and that's how I want to die. My dream thing is to max out my Harley and hit a wall. It might be painful, but fuck it. I don't give a shit. So that's kind of thing about me, and like I said, I hopefully won't die on my dirt bike, but Kevin Young said, "Dude, you're like the realest YouTube I've ever seen, ever saw." I'm just trying to be me. I'm not trying to, impress you guys. I'm just being me. There's no really need to impress people. People like me for me. Some people do. Getting all the floaters. Move my dip over a little bit. So yeah, I'm just trying to be me. I'm not trying to impress you guys. There's no need. If you like me for me, watch my videos because it's me. I don't, like I said in my other video, or I can't remember, I said in the last one I made that fucked up. I don't edit my videos because I want to show you guys who I am, not like the good side of me. Cut out all the bad of me. I'm just trying to be me. I'm trying to, do my own thing. I'm not gonna show you half me, half of me. Like, cut out all the bad shit I did in my videos and how I fucked up and shit. I'll show you me. I don't. There's some YouTubers out there that if they fuck up in a video, they'll cut it out. That's not me. I'm gonna show you who I am. My fuck ups. Everybody fucks up. Big deal. I ramble a lot. Next comment. Jurassic Parks and Rec said more dick videos. Yeah, I'm not gay. More dip videos along with more stories. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get more when I go for a dip run eventually when I'm out of this shit. I'm gonna do more dip reviews. When I get more money because I spend all my money on that. I don't get much money because I don't have a job at the moment. Because I quit my job because I was losing money. Money was getting stolen from me. Um, I'll do a kind of story. I was working on a horse farm as a substitute because my cousin and my friend working there. And first day I worked there, I didn't get my money. I didn't never saw my money because it was stolen from me. Uh, I didn't get the money handed directly to me. It was given to a person, a coworker, as you call it. And the money was never given to me. I called up my boss and I was like, hey, when can I come in for my money? He said, I gave it to your coworker because they asked me about it. And I said, well, I never received that money. So I was like, you know what, I'll find another job instead of working shit, fucking all this hard work for shit money. I worked that day, I think it was like 10 to 3, and I got paid, I think $20 for it. Well, I didn't even get paid. So I'm looking for a job. I'm 15, I don't have a ride to, work, and I really don't want to get caught up in work and school at once. So, that's just how I am. Really, all my money at the moment is kind of going into a truck. The only real way I get money at the moment is by I buy and sell, or I trade and sell 4 wheelers and shit, and that's kind of how I get my money. 4 wheelers, dirt bikes, and 3 wheelers and go karts and stuff like that. That's kind of how I am. Next year I'll be going for school to work on them. That's kind of my passion. I love dirt bikes. I love 4 wheelers. I love anything with an engine on it really. So that's kind of how I get my money. And at the moment, I don't get too much money. So yeah, when I go for a dip run, I'll probably get some different dips. I'm probably gonna get like some uh, Grizzly Straight and some Skull Mint, or not Skull Mint, Skull Cherry to do the Dr Pepper dip, and I'll probably do a review of each separately then. So yeah, uh, top 10 list and trends said great story, great stories. If you don't have a camera, how do you record your videos? I record on my laptop that I got that was given to me because it was my uncle's old laptop. Well, not old laptop. It's a pretty new laptop. It has Windows 8 on it. But my mother got a new laptop from my uncle because he helps around the house. He lives with my mother. He helps around the house a lot, so she thought she'd do something nice and get him a computer. So he gave me his old one. And the day I got this computer is the day I started making videos. My first video was here. My mom gave me that. Well, my uncle gave me this computer. So that's how I make my videos. I use the web camera and the microphone that's built into the computer. Eventually, I do want to get a camera. Like I said, I want to get like a something other than a GoPro. I think it's called an Activision X or some shit. I was looking at just because it's cheap and it has very good video quality. I looked. It was like a side by side comparison to a GoPro Hero 2 or a GoPro Hero and that camera. So I like that camera more and it's cheaper. I don't feel like spending $400 on a camera. I think this one's only like $120 on, and I can mount it to my helmet. And I can ride around and shit, and I can take it off the helmet. Record videos. But I like doing the videos on here because I don't need to edit them. I can just upload them straight to YouTube. So that's how it is. And Superman says yes, more stories, and yes, there's more to come. Is there any other comments that I missed? No. Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of how it is here. That's all the comments. I forget what else I wanted to talk about. What else did I want to talk about? I'm having a fucking brain fart today. Oh, when I go fishing, when it starts getting warmer out, I'm probably gonna when I get my camera, I'll go out and do some like fishing trips and like talk about shit while I'm fishing, and dip and do like reviews and shit while I'm out fishing or while I'm out doing shit. I'll probably do like a little like squirrel hunting video when I take my rifle out when it gets warmer out and more squirrels come around. So eventually there's that, and I'm probably gonna do another room update when I get everything set up and shit like that, and I get more comments when I get comments on this video, and shit like that. I'll probably do a little comment segment. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, it's soda. Uh, so if you guys could like leave a comment, tell me, give me feedback so I can like comment back to them on the videos. I do comment originally to the comments the majority of the time, and I'll still answer them on a video just so there's more content in the video. Try to make more lengthy videos because I like doing the lengthy videos, and people seem to like that, like 15 to 20-minute videos. People seem to like that. I don't really like making short videos just because there's not much to talk about, and I like to talk. I'm fucking weird. So yeah, that's kind of that, and give me comments, give me feedback, give me ideas, give me your give me questions. There's really nothing much to ask really. Uh, so when I finish cleaning my room up here, I'll probably do another update, which is probably gonna be tomorrow because it's fucking 11:30 at night, and I'm gonna be leaving around I think 5 tomorrow to go back to my father's house. I gotta clean up there, and I'll probably do a room tour there maybe after I clean if my nephew's not home because I was asked not to have him in my videos by my stepmother, and I respect that, and I don't want him in my videos because he's very annoying and he's a hellion. If anybody doesn't know what a hellion is, he's a little brat that doesn't like to shut the hell up. Yeah, like I said, he's very annoying, and yeah, he does some bad things. If I have the camera out, he'll start swearing and cussing and say shit like that. So I'll do a room tour over there after I clean up, and I'll probably do like a garage tour type of thing. I eventually do want to take my do videos out my garage so I can show you guys my dirt bikes, my dirt bike, and my four wheeler, which I might be selling my four wheeler in a couple days, for $500. So I might be getting something new, or I might put that towards my truck funds. So if I get that money, I'm hopefully gonna ask my grandfather if he could lower the price on the truck. He wants. I'm just gonna say that he wants 15 for it. It's a '79 Ford F-150. 4-wheel drive stick, 5-speed. He told me the synchronizers. I don't know much about transmissions. I don't know much about Fords. Uh, he told me that the synchronizers and the transmission went. Well, they went. He got the transmission off that. He put a whole new motor and transmission in it. When my father gave it to my grandfather. So he says the synchronizers went in it when they were in it. Ugh, I don't know how to fucking say it. When he got it from the junkyard, the synchronizer's bad in it. So when you push in the clutch to shift in another gear, it's a bitch to put in gear. Which I don't know if that's bad or not. I've never driven it. Just because I didn't really talk to him about it much. And my father really, he wants the truck. He wants to convert it over automatic. I like my truck stick, and I really like that truck. Like I said, I'm not that big of a Ford guy. I like my Chevys and my GMCs. I like Dodges somewhat. Depends on what Dodge. I like the brand. Fuck. I can't know what years. I think like the second gens. I don't like I said I don't know much. I like my Chevys. Um, I want to get a K20, a Chevy square body or something like that. At the moment, my grandfather has I think it's a 2500 that I actually do like, but it needs a lot of work, and it's kind of like a farm truck because he has a couple cows up there and we use it for the farm. Um, so yeah, I'm looking at that Ford. Like I said, it's a '79 F-150, and it needs a actually pretty decent amount of body work, and it needs some interior work. Most positive dashboard or the whole cluster assembly. The cluster's sitting in there, but I think the housing that goes around the cluster is out. Like I said, I haven't looked into the truck much, but I do like it. I don't mind putting money in it. What the fuck? If he lowers the price on it, I'm getting, this is weird. I'm getting floaters like crazy. I think I'm talking. But if he lowers the price on it, I would, like to get that. I would probably do like about 12 for it. 1200. So if he lowers the price on it, I wouldn't mind putting money into it. Damn, it's gonna be a 20-minute video or longer than 20-minute video. So if he lowers the price on it, I'd love to get it. I really like the truck, and I like that it stayed in the family. It's my father's, it's my grandfather's, and then it'd be mine. In better terms, it's a piss yellow truck. And I'd like to keep it that color because I actually do like that color. I can, I don't know exactly what color it's called, but I call it piss yellow. I know it has some rust on it that I'm probably just gonna take the bed off and throw another, put a flatbed on it or something. It needs a grill and a front bumper, which it's smashed. The front bumper's kind of smashed in, it's dented in, and the grill's fucked. So, I'd like to put work in it. It does run and does drive. Like I said, I've never driven it, so that'd be that with it. So if I get the truck, do some like truck videos and shit like that, me working on it, and I'll show my truck, do like a video in my trucks. I can do in my trucks, do videos in my truck if I get it when I get it. If I do get that truck, if I find something else. Uh, so yeah, and it's like kind of like the stock. I don't know if it's stock ride height on that. I think it is, but it's actually pretty high up. It doesn't it If it is stock, that's pretty fucking high for stock. I'll show it one day if I do buy it, but I don't really want to put a lift kit on it just because it's gonna be here at my mother's house, and my mother's probably gonna drive it majority of the time because we have a '01 Plymouth Dodge, yeah, Plymouth Voyager. Why did I say Dodge? Plymouth Voyager. I think it's an '01, and the transmission's going in it. I think it's burning oil, and well, it's not burning it, but it's like losing oil somehow, and transmission fluids like it's burning transmission fluid somehow. It's not like laying on the ground or anything because we have a stone driveway here. Back in this is technically a trailer park. Like I said, this is a trailer. Uh, so it does like have like a stone driveway here, and it's not you don't see any like transmission fluid or oil laying, and when you start up the van, it doesn't smoke like if it was burning oil. Like I said, I don't know much about it. I don't know much about car engines. I know a lot about four-wheeler and dirt bike engines and shit like that. Like single cylinder and two-cylinder engines. I know a pretty decent amount about a two-stroke and four-stroke, just because I do a lot of research on them and I like working on them. So I don't know much about it, and she's probably gonna drive the truck around a lot because that van's a piece of junk. Uh, and she does want to get a trunk eventually, a truck for her eventually. So she'd probably be driving it until I get my license and until I get my permit next year. Actually, less than a year. Um, as I said, I just turned 15 in January. So I'll be getting my license in January 20. My permit should be able to get it. I didn't do my research on it, but I should be able to get my permit in January 2017. So I'll be driving around. I do some like truck modification videos and shit like that. I don't know if I talked about it or not, but I want to make I don't mind a truck that needs a lot of work. Well, not engine work, but like body work and shit, because I want to make the truck mine. Have it my preferences and how I want it. So, I'll do my own thing with it. So I don't mind a truck that needs body work or interior work really, because my mom does. She went to school for upholstery, so she could help me upholster it. Um, and I can do work on the insides and shit. And my father has my grandfather has a junkyard up in the farm, and he's a hoarder. He likes to collect old cars and shit, and he has a bunch of trucks and shit up there. So I'll ask him for parts for the truck and shit like that. So I kind of have like an abundance for parts up there. Yeah, I'm rambling, but I kind of I'd have not hard time finding parts for a truck just because how many trucks he has up there. I think at one time he had over, I can't remember, just about 1,000 cars up on we call it the mountain up on his property. Slopes upwards and then it flattens out. Um, So he had a lot of cars up there and a lot of trucks. He got rid of most of them, but I think he does keep the trucks up there, and he does have a couple old Fords that I could pull parts off of. But I'm just hoping he lowers the price on the truck so that I buy it. I think he's mainly firm on the price, but just because of me being his grandson, um, he would lower the price. I'm hoping he does, because then I'd have a truck, and I can call it mine and actually say I have something of my own that I got myself. Because I can kind of say my dirt bike's mine and my four wheeler's mine, but excuse me, it's soda. Excuse me. Uh, I kind of can say the dirt bike and four wheeler's mine, but my father gave me a go kart a long time ago when I was little, and I traded the go kart for the dirt bike and $350. So I kind of can say my dad helped me out with that, and the four wheeler I traded for a tractor that was sitting in my front yard for a long time. It was an '87 Cuphead 1215 that I put a lot of work into. That I practically rebuilt the engine because it was misfiring and it wouldn't the one cylinder wouldn't fire, so I had to tear it apart and fix it. And that kind of got my passion to tractors and shit. And I love tractors. I love working on them just because they're actually kind of simple. It was a Kohler Magnum, yeah, Kohler Magnum 14 horse. So it was a flathead. It was an overhead valve. So it was kind of easy to work on. They're very simple. Throttle and shit. The only thing I really don't get into is wiring because I fucking hate wiring. I like electronic things. I don't really work on electronics all that much. Like I know how to wire shit up. I know how kind of do circuits and shit just from working with circuits and shit. This can be a pretty decent long video. Um, so yeah, that's I don't really like working with electronics. Um, so that's the only thing I really didn't get into. Kind of going over my wiring harness on my dirt bike. When I first got it, the only thing that worked on it was, it ran, but none of the headlights or the indicator lights or the tail light or the dash lights or the tack light worked on it. So I kind of got the tack light and the tack light and the headlight working. And the headlight light on the tackle, I guess you'd call it, is the indicator light that the headlight was on, which it's always on, or the high beam light. I mean, uh, so I kind of got that working. I kind of want to go over the wiring harness with that. I kind of want to strip it, put all the new wires on it because it's fucked. The wire harness is old. It's a 1980. So, I want to go over that, have everything working. I do have to replace a couple bulbs because my cousin dropped my dirt bike and broke the back right indicator light. And the two front indicator lights, I know they need new bulbs because they don't work, and I need to get a new battery for it because the old battery was shot. I'm getting pretty a lot of floaters. It's getting pretty almost half an hour video. Probably will be a half an hour. So yeah, I want to go over the wiring harness with that. And if I sell the four wheeler, like I said, I'm gonna get a truck possibly, or get something else, a new dirt bike or something. Uh, Maybe a new four wheeler. But I'm probably gonna put that money towards a truck. I have $700 in the bank at the moment for a truck. I don't have much, but if I get 500, I'd have more money. I think that's 1100. Yeah, 1100. I'm not good at math. And I do want to kind of sell my dirt bike, even though I do love it. But I have other shit I can ride. At the moment, trying to sell a three wheeler too. My own three wheeler. Well, actually, both my three wheelers. Uh, just because we have a shit ton of them in Maryland. My aunt's farm that all need work. I probably want to keep one or two of them, and I'm gonna sell the rest of them. I do have two go karts down there, and one enduro and a two-stroke dirt bike. I'm almost positive it's a P175. I don't know what year. I haven't seen it since I was 11 because it was sitting down in Maryland. That's kind of own story, and it's a kind of the reason on that is its own story and its own. It's so I have a bunch of them down there. I do like three wheelers, but the three wheeler I have now, though that's accessible to me, the two three wheelers. It's the one's a '84 ATC 110. It's not big. It's a little 110 semi-auto, no reverse, just has a high and low. that I don't really like too much because the gas tank has a hole in it and it leaks gas. But it does run great. It actually runs really good for the age and shit and how long it's been sitting. And then we have a something that my nephew rides. It's a Yamaha Trizinger 60, the 60cc two stroke. I don't know what year, but it needs all new tires, carburetor, air filter box. Can't remember what else. It does run. It just needs a carburetor. I stole the carburetor off my PW50 for a long time to put on that so my nephew could ride it, so he could ride with me. So it's been sitting since I took the carburetor off that, and then I have the PW50 that I'm not gonna sell because that's my first dirt bike, my first bike, and then I have a '07 DR70, Baja DR70 Dirt Runner 70 that needs, ugh, that needs was needed a back rim, sprocket hub, carburetor intake, coil. Uh, Front tube needs to be aired up. It needs a back tube, a bunch of shit really. I broke it because I was being stupid about it. I just fucking just held the front brake and let the back tire roll on a flat tire, so I ruined the rim. I'll eventually show you guys that when I go out to my garage. You can literally just go like this with the hub, like hold the hub and just go like this, and the whole rim shakes. It's all rusted because there's only like 5 or 6 spokes left in it because I fucking threw them. Riding my cousin up my grandfather's farm, and I fucked that all up. So I'm probably gonna sell that. I'm only gonna sell it for like 150 or something. I think I was asking 150 for it. No one wants to buy them because I'm being Chinese and how small it is. Everybody wants like a 125 pit bike, shit like that. So you know, it was $500 brand new. My mom and my father split the money on it. So I'd like to get some money back on it. Put it in another project. I have my father's mini bike that I want to put a new engine on it. It needs a new engine, clutch, and seat, which I can make a seat out of wood and foam and leather. Well, fake leather I'm probably gonna put on it. And I think an engine. I want to put a Predator 212 on it. I think they're like $100 at Harbor Freight, and a clutch. I think they're like $30. So, and that'd be pretty badass to ride around on. It has half-ass ape hangers on it, and it's pretty cool. I'll probably show that eventually. This is gonna be a very long video. All right, now I have nothing to talk about. What the hell? Yeah, and the PW50 I'm not gonna get rid of because of being my first dirt bike. I kind of want to keep that for if I ever have kids one day. They're definitely gonna grow up riding like me. I'm gonna definitely show them how to ride, and it's probably that bike if I can keep it running and keep it maintained to run. I don't know what year it is. It has to be it has to be older than a '04 because I started riding it when I was 3, so it has to be older than '04. I don't know exactly what year it is. It's 50cc two-stroke PW50 Yamaha. Well, PW stands for Pee Wee, I think. So I got to get that bitch running again. I think I have to do a rebuild on it. I don't really know. I fucked it all up. It needs new throttle cable too. So yeah, that's gonna probably conclude this video. This is actually a pretty long video. It's gonna conclude this video. Like, comment, subscribe, give me ideas, give me some comments. Um, you know, ask me questions because I like doing the questions in the in the videos. I like doing the question segments. Eventually, I would like to get enough comments where I can do a Q&A. Another Q&A. I mean, I did do a Q&A, only a couple questions really. I talked about them too much. So eventually I'll probably do another Q&A. There's more videos, more stories to come. I do more stories about my stupid actions with dirt bikes and shit like that. I did do my probation story. If you guys want to go check that out, that kind of video was like an awkward video to talk about. So more stories to come, more dip reviews, more videos themselves to come about random shit. So like I said, this can conclude this video. Keep cacking, keep packing, keep spitting, keep dipping. Middlehead Redneck Dipper out.